Hello, welcome to Rising Star. We're back. Smoke 32. I feel like this is seeing something clearly. What an awesome card, though. I like the watercolors. All right, 32 smoke makes 5. Yes, I'm wearing the same thing as yesterday's reading because I usually do 2 of these dailies at a time. Don't come at me, I have a busy life. All right, fumus, smoke. Smoke is a tantalizing phenomenon. Stealth-like and seductive, it swirls and twists, rising and disappearing. It travels great lengths with its signature scent, warning of a flame somewhere in life's laboratory. Such is the nature of the smoke card. When present, the senses are aroused and enticed, yet the warning of fire cannot be ignored. What kind of smoke is it? Was the fire intended, a ritual, or an accident? Does the smoke carry notes of incense and herbs, or is it laced with the fear-stricken scent of destruction? The smoke card asks us to wake up, to become alert to what is happening around us. Something burns. Those around you may fall under smoke's seduction, or they may flee in panic. Don't get distracted by their response. Stay in your own laboratory and see what emerges as you study the smoldering veil. All right. That was making me think of like smoke signals, like Native American smoke signals. Being alerted to something, maybe receiving a message, or it feels like something's coming out into the open. It feels to me like smoke's being cleared for you to see something clearly. Why is smoke here today? Where there's smoke, there is fire. The Tower. Something's being shaken up. We had lightning in yesterday's reading. Uranus is in Taurus right now. Ooh, speaking of Taurus, the Empress, the Six of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Could be that you're being guided in a direction that's going to be abundant for you. Temperance. The Tower and Temperance. Something's falling in order for a rebalance, just like yesterday's reading. Something's falling apart in order for balance and harmony to come in. Something's not fitting anymore and it's time for it to go. Five of Wands. Maybe you've been fighting the truth on something. I feel like you've been fighting to keep something together that isn't worth keeping together. Six of Swords. You're moving away from some sort of chaos. Something's taking place. And it could be that a tower is coming in because you haven't chosen to move in this direction, even though you know you should move in this direction. Now you're being forced in this direction. I ain't judging you. I do it all the time. I've learned that lesson many times. The Star, a new direction, a new path here. I feel like maybe you're being forced onto a new path in order for rebalance. You know, it's a law of the universe. If something's out of balance, it will be forced back into balance one way or another. Seven of Wands. All right, so you're trying to hold it together. I got this. I can do this. This is a learning experience. King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords. This could hurt. This is a lesson that might hurt because you already had an opportunity to learn it, but you chose not to. You were taking your sweet time about something that maybe you knew you were supposed to do, and now Spirit's like, all right, that's enough of that, but I'm going to bring you a Tower, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Cups. But underneath that's the Ten of Pentacles, so there's a good reason something's happening. Let's go with the old familiar deck today. The Tower and Temperance. The Eight of Wands, it's coming in quick. You better brace yourself. The Queen of Pentacles. This is around stability. Yesterday was Iron. So this has something to do with it could be financial stability. I feel like you were getting too comfortable in something. The Empress. The Ace of Swords. Ten of Wands reverse. Yeah, you were choosing not to end something, and now you don't, it's like you don't have a choice now. Justice. Karma is here to bring in balance. Alright, Five of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. You've been resisting change, I feel like. Whoever I'm talking to, this is you. Change is outside of the bubble. You don't want anything to do with it. You've been resisting change. King of Wands. Temperance. Judgment. So this resisting of change, the core issue here isn't because you're just comfortable in something. The reason you're comfortable in something is because it makes your ego feel good. It boosts the ego in some way. Show me Temperance. Four of Pentacles. Three of Wands. You've been holding back from going anywhere, really. It's like a stagnancy. Ace of Wands. Ten of Cups, the Fool. You may fear being happy. But something, I feel like there is a lesson to be learned here around allowing your ego to make your decisions or something like that. Like, how do I explain this? This feels like a status thing, all right? So like if this is a job or something, you may be staying in a job that you actually don't like for reasons of status or for how much it pays. You like to live a certain lifestyle or something like that. And feeding the ego in that type of a way, like there's nothing wrong with having a healthy ego. But this feels unhealthy, like the ego needs to be healed here with Temperance and the King of Wands. And when you feed the ego like that, you can't grow spiritually. You're kind of just stuck in one place there. All right, Six of Swords. So if this is like a job that you're hanging on to because it affords your lifestyle or something like that, like it could be that this is just taken out from under you quickly. Maybe you've been getting that feeling like you shouldn't be there or you don't really like it, but you keep telling yourself, no, I'm just going to stay there for whatever reason. It feels like you might get forced out of something here. If that's not happening right now, this may be a warning to you. The Six of Swords and the Hangman. It's like your ego is keeping you stuck, or it has been keeping you stuck, the devil. Six of Swords, the Hangman, the Devil, and the Two of Wands. Show me that devil. The Queen of Cups. Show me the Queen of Cups. The Fool. Your heart is somewhere else. Your heart is not with this thing. Your ego's with this thing. Your heart is somewhere else. And I think that when this takes place, if you allow it to get to the point where something's taken out from under you, you're going to realize why that's happening. You're going to realize that you are allowing yourself to be over-attached to something here. It's like you're being forced onto a new path. The Star. You're telling yourself that this is a victory, but it's not. Where your heart wants to be, that's where the victory lies. The Star, the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Fool. I knew the Fool was going to come out again. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So this is, there's like this intended portal for you to walk through. This door that you're supposed to open, and the door keeps presenting itself to you, and you refuse to open it, is how I feel. You're like, no, if I open this door, then I have to close this door. I don't know if I want to close that door. I kind of like that door for some reason. And Spirit's like, will you just open this freaking door already? You know, like, what are you doing here? But this feels like, soul's purpose with the Star, the Six of Cups, the Fool here. This is the direction you're supposed to be moving in. The thing that you're ignoring, that's where you're supposed to be. The thing that you're choosing, you don't actually really like that. This is how the thing you're choosing makes you feel. It's all right. Pays the bills. At least I can have 2 cars instead of 1 or something like that, you know? Like, I think Spirit might be asking you where your priorities are at. All right, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. We did this yesterday, Spirit. All right, Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're just really not, you're not wanting a budge here. This is a stubborn energy. It's kind of like you're stubbornly saying no to Spirit. The Emperor. Your ego and your divine masculine energy are working together here to keep you from what your heart wants. The Hierophant. Show me the Hierophant. Four of Swords. Ten of Wands. I feel like you're trying to turn down the Spirit's volume or something. This thing that you're staying in is actually quite a burden to you, and it's preventing you from moving forward and healing. And I feel like you already know this, and you don't need me to tell you this, that this thing doesn't work for you anymore. It's keeping you in an unhealed place. And actually following your heart here is going to upgrade your feminine and masculine energies, making a choice to follow the heart. This is kind of like, I need to do a divine feminine, divine masculine video for you guys to explain this. I feel like your divine masculine energy is being held down by your ego here. It's being kept low vibrational. And your divine feminine energy is probably trying to help your divine masculine grow, but the ego keeps saying no. All right, that's what I got you. That's what I got you for today, guys. Have a good one.